I'm now also recording, I guess.
All right. Okay, yeah. Woo! DipShips!
The legitimate voting podcast.
Google Docs is trying to autocorrect damnation to Dalmatian.
I think you should let
No,
him.
go ahead. Yeah, let her cook.
Also, why did you say the legitimate voting podcast like we were a radio show that airs from like 9:30 a.m. to 4:22 p.m. specifically?
And DipShips Airborne, the legitimate voting podcast.
Welcome to DipShips with your host, Crazy Carl. Maniac Medi.
Wow, すごい.
Oh, huh?
And Nick.
Okay.
Hey. I was trying to think of bits the whole time, and you just gave me nothing. So I got it, buddy. I got it.
Oh, it was perfect. Yes, welcome back to DipShips. How are y'all doing? How are we doing?
Oh, I'm fantastic.
Maddie and I just got back from seeing Sonic 3.
Son had Hedge.
There were 3 of them?
Yeah.
Yes, in fact.
And would you believe it? Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Oh, shit.
Here I am, rougher than Knuckles.
The
Tougher
only
than
thing I have seen about that so far is a behind-the-scenes thing
Of Idris Elba.
Yeah, with the Knuckles.
He
Yeah.
loves it, dude. He loves it.
It's really
He's so
funny.
into it, and I love it so much. Who would like to begin? I can start if no one wants to.
I was gonna joke about pushing you under the bus, so I think you should start.
Oh,
Yeah, go
well,
ahead.
okay. All right. I gotta look at my notes here. One night at work, the first note that I have here, I remember very vividly. One night at work, I decided to get gyudon.
これが牛丼
What the fuck does that mean?
Gyudon?
牛丼
It's like a beef bowl.
I thought it was a
You
Digimon.
thought it was a sex thing. Oh.
You thought it was what, Nick?
I thought it was a Digimon.
Oh, no.
That's fair.
No, gyudon is like a beef bowl with like rice and onions and stuff.
Okay, continue.
And I, was going down to our break area to have my dinner, and I saw Dumpy sitting in there, and I was like, oh, because he's usually been going out to suck the face off of his outer marriage lover.
Okay.
And I was just like, oh man, I don't want him to ask me what I got, because then I just started picturing him going, what do you go? And me going gyudon, and him going, oh, you got guidon? you got guidon? And just picturing him saying that made me start fucking convulsing with laughter.
So then he walked over like, hey, what are you laughing at?
And he was just like, oh, you got new food? And I went, yes.
God.
Yes, that's what I have. Don't say anything more.
Good, end of the conversation.
Conversation's done. We had our winter concerts.
How many dead?
None yet, surprisingly.
Oh, okay.
They actually went relatively smoothly, and also I didn't have to deal with the fucking mats the entire goddamn time. So overall, it was a success for me.
Oh, hell yeah.
It went fairly smoothly, except for when like things would happen without anyone knowing, which this month was very prevalent.
Uh-oh.
It was every single day walking in, and then security walking up to one of us going, did you guys know about this thing that's happening tonight? And us going, this is the first we've heard about it.
That sounds about right.
Awesome.
And they're like, yeah, no one fucking bothered telling us about it. So, I mean, I guess this is going on. One of our security guards went to leave one night, and he saw the fucking the superintendent down the hallway, and he went over to talk to him, and he's like, oh yeah, they still have karaoke going on in this room down here. And he went, they have what? So he was walking by me. He's like, this sucks. I gotta stay in another fucking hour. I was just getting ready to walk out the door.
Oh, beautiful.
He was so pissed.
I would be.
I would be too. I was just like, damn, that sucks, bud. Anyway, since I'm talking about work shit, I will get right to I just want gas.
Okay.
So, I believe it was not last Monday before, I think. I was like, I have to go do laundry. I need to do laundry now. Today is one of the few days where nothing is happening at work this week. I'm going to do my laundry.
Fair.
The second I went to go do laundry, it started raining.
Yeah, this tracks.
I got to the laundromat and it was packed.
I really thought you were going to say closed.
No. It is never normally as packed as it was on a fucking Monday. But that Monday, it was full. It was nothing. I was pissed. So I was like, whatever. I'll just split my load between two machines, I guess. Two little small ones. And then I'll go across the street to get gas because I need to get gas. As I go to, leave and go over to the gas station, there was a big fucking truck blocking the entire entryway to the gas station.
Great.
As they needed to fill up as well. And just took up the whole fucking space. So I had to maneuver around them to get in. Pulled up to the only other open, pump that was, near them. Got out and saw that the machine said that it was not working. So I went, okay. All right. Sure, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. Good.
I'll just go to the speedway that is across the street from here. It's fine. Pulled up to the very first pump I pulled up to does not work. The regular is broken. It doesn't work. I go, cool. Great. All right. Pull up to a second one. The second one is not working properly.
Jesus Christ.
We are now at pump number 4, where I get out just furious. Furious. Finally got my gas. Okay. All right, cool. I'll just go in, go back over across the street because I'm sure my clothes are ready to be thrown in the dryer at this point. They were. It took me half an hour to do this. Put everything in the dryer, went into the car, sat there for about 30 minutes, if even. I think at some point I got out to go and check. I was like, let me see the progress on my clothes. Are they dry yet?
No.
Vacuum error.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me about this.
Oh.
The machine stopped drying my clothes a couple minutes into the cycle, so they had been sitting in there wet doing nothing.
Nice.
I wasted a full $1 to not have my clothes dried and had to put another $1 in the machine for more quarters to dry my clothes.
Oh my God.
And then to make it better, that night at work, I was like, at least it's a quiet night. That whole terrible part of the morning that happened is done. I don't have to worry. It's going to be a quiet, nice, peaceful. Why are there students well-dressed walking around the building?
Oh.
Why are the music teachers here? Why are they dressed up like they're doing a concert? There's no concerts tonight. Oh, they decided to do a pop-up Christmas concert in the gym in the cafeteria. They decided to what?
Is that even allowed?
They decided
They
to what?
don't know what a pop-up concert is, I don't think.
So,
because otherwise they'd be doing it in a park or something.
Yeah, no, they just
it's
where
cold
people
out
could
there.
hear it.
They literally that day decided we're just gonna do a concert tonight because we can't wait for our concert next week.
Theater kids.
So I looked at the security guard and I said, I am about to make my car kiss a tree at 90 miles per hour.
It's really not really a kiss at that point.
And he went, yeah, no, I'm there with you. They didn't tell us this at all.
I like how just going from what you've been saying, what's been going on at my work, and just the fact that Maddie works at a Walmart, that we all as employees bond over wanting to fucking die.
Yes, that is the worker's plight.
It is what holds us together in these tumultuous times.
Apes together strong.
Apes together tired.
Apes together assassinate CEOs.
True! I don't remember what the
I had nothing to do with that, and you can't prove that I did.
I don't remember the full context for it, but I do remember at some point at work, everyone was talking about sex things because, you
Sure.
know, blue collar
Ew.
workers. And I forget who it was that said it. Someone said, I think hand jobs are, oh no, I remember now. Oh my God, I remember now.
Jesus,
It was
okay.
It was
Yeah.
when me and the night boss were talking to the fucking cool security guard that we work with.
Uh-huh.
And we were talking about some shit. And I think you were talking about like movies and experiences of movies and stuff. And he was just like, you know, I think hand jobs are underrated.
Presumably because he got one in a movie theater once.
I believe
That's
so.
best I can figure.
Like that's the only way I can imagine that jump happening.
Like, me too, bitch. You're not special.
Yeah, and we were like, buddy, you want to, what is
Like
that
like
mean?
giving them or getting them.
Getting.
Probably
I
getting.
shouldn't clarify.
Like, how cool is this dude? Is what I'm asking.
He's pretty cool.
How gay is this motherfucker?
He's not that guy. He's not that
Aw.
cool. He's just a little cool.
7 to 12%.
The Alestrals thing released, the simulator. I haven't touched it yet.
Astrals?
I have.
Alestrals is the new TCG thing that
Oh,
has.
right. Yu-Gi-Oh! We were talking about this. Right,
Yeah.
right. Sorry.
I haven't touched the simulator yet. I think you have to be approved for the alpha.
You do, because I am not in.
It's very upsetting. I want to play it and try it.
Same.
But not spend money on it.
Exactly.
I can't even if I wanted to.
Exactly. Hey Nick,
Yeah,
did you know that a ban list dropped in Yu-Gi-Oh?
I did. I really did. You know what else? When I saw what it was, boy, I went on Twitter.com and then went right to your page.
Did you go to Twitter or did you go to Blue Sky?
I went to Twitter. Then I went to Blue Sky. Because I was on Twitter when I saw the ban list drop in the first place.
I streamed my reaction to it because, you know, they just sort of announced it at the YCS, just out of the blue. Have one of the employees walk in with a briefcase and they're like, oh, what do you got there? Oh, that's the new Forbidden Limited list that's going to be revealed at the end of the stream. And literally, I was like at my locals and someone there just went, they're dropping the ban list tonight. And we were like, what? And they're like, they announced it at the YCS. They're dropping the ban list tonight.
Absolutely wild.
Honestly,
And we were
kind
like-
of a power move.
You were like, fucking like, what? Huh? So of course I raced the fuck home as fast as I could after. Yeah, so they banned my original Sinful Spoils.
Yep.
And it's very funny when the reigning world champion currently, who is an avid Snake Eyes hater, steps up to his platform and goes, this was like the worst card they could have banned, right, guys? Like, this is not the hit they should have made, right? Like they should have done like the Diabell Star limit or the Bonfire limit, right? And I'm like, I've never felt more vindicated in my entire fucking life than the world champion saying the exact same thing that I said. Oh. Yeah, so I'm upset, but don't worry, I'm cooking up some schemes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'll get him again.
I don't know if I like that.
I'm still angry. I'm not gonna get over it. What else? Do I just jump straight into Jordan?
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, you could, but
I'm
he'll
gonna
probably die.
I'm
I
gonna
mean, what
jump
else
his
you got?
bones. That's what I was thinking of. I actually don't know what else.
I mean, yeah, you got Jordan basically.
We had Jordan.
Otherwise, one of your notes is about transphobia.
Oh yeah, the fucking there was a trans person working at the schools. I don't know which school exactly, but she was there for the concerts, and I was like waiting because it's like someone who very clearly isn't quote unquote passing. If you want to go to that route.
Yeah.
So I immediately was like, these motherfuckers that I work with are going to say the most vile and heinous shit, and I know it, and I'm waiting for it, and I don't want it to happen. And they were fine.
And they did.
They were fine right up until one of my coworkers was like, I heard the guy over there in the dress has a big dick and likes it in the ass.
Wh-
And I was like, we were so close. We were
Like
so
one of the toddlers.
So close. No, it was not one of the toddlers. It was one of the old men.
Yeah, that
this-
also makes sense.
Yeah, right. This
Yeah,
tracks.
I was like, oh, we were so close. We were like right there. You could have just not fucking said anything.
But then, how would everyone know he was so funny?
Yeah, how would everyone know that he's a MAGA loyalist if he didn't constantly beat you over the head with it?
Yeah. Yep. So that's what that one's about. Yeah. So Jordan
might
came to
start-
visit.
Jordan came to visit. Why?
Well, you see, why did Jordan come to visit?
Great question. I've been asking myself that for a week. No, not actually. Not actually. Fucking imagine.
Jordan just wanted a little vacation time. He wanted to come visit his girlfriend. And he was like, oh, I booked an Airbnb for a couple days, but I can't afford like too many days. So you guys cool with me staying for like a Saturday and Sunday? And we're like, yeah, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
So we hung out. We went into the city at one point.
I had work.
What was it that we did that Saturday? I don't remember what it was. We went to the card shop, right?
Drugs.
We went to the card shop.
And then we found a mystery card shop on
And
the side
then-
of the road nearby.
Yeah, we found that speakeasy card shop because I was like, is that a card shop there?
Yeah, like, they
And
got
then
a
we went
Pikachu
into
in
the
there.
basement.
Went to the back to park, and then we're like, oh, there's like a stairs down to a basement. It was like this
Like a
really,
false wall in a basement. What the shit?
really nice big open area with a bunch of shit, like a bunch of shit. And it was like,
I didn't
oh
think
wow.
to take pictures right up until we were fucking booking out. We should hang on. What episode is this?
Oh yeah, you're right.
to 115?
116,
Shit. I was so close.
but you didn't. Yeah, so the place was really nice.
That's good.
A lot nicer on the inside
the
than.
fastest fucking video of a card shop I've ever taken because I only thought of it as we were leaving.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, look at this. What a pleasant
Just
place.
entirely in a surprisingly giant basement.
Just a quick little secret shop.
Yeah, I was
Literally.
like, oh, lovely.
I think it extends out under the fucking road, actually.
Huh.
Guy there was like,
Like-
super nice. He was like, yeah, you know, we have like Edison tournaments every now and then. You know, we have some tournaments for Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. If you ever want to come
Yeah.
on by. And I was like, oh, maybe I will.
He was like, hey, just show me what you pulled, please.
If you need any sleeves, you know, we can hook you up with some sleeves for anything big you pull. And I was like, oh, thank you very much. I'm just gonna sort of
That's
shove it
cool.
in a box.
And then they, like, cringed in disgust.
I was like, oh, I pulled $100 card. Into the box you go with the others. So that was fun. I think we got drunk that night. I don't remember.
We got high. Jordan did 2 shots of the Svedka, and then you drank the rest of the Svedka.
Yes, that is exactly what happened, actually.
But I don't think there was enough to get, like, drunk.
No, there wasn't. It was a very small amount, because that is the one we had to steal from my sister at one point.
But Gordon.
Hello, God.
Gordon had these.
Oh, yeah. Space rings. Nick, I need you to know he walked into my room at one point,
Uh-huh.
and he went to pull down his shirt, but instead of pulling down his shirt,
rubbing his tummy.
he started rubbing his belly. And I just just turned to catch him at the ass end of it. So I went, did you just start rubbing your fucking stomach? And we both just started losing it laughing. And he went,
Oh,
I have no defense.
my God.
I have no defense for this. I was just doing that. So of course I immediately messaged his girlfriend going, he just stood next to me rubbing his stomach for a couple minutes. And he was like, it wasn't a couple minutes. I went, I know, but it's funnier if I say it was.
I love that for him.
Oh, Jordan's great. Sunday, me and him went to the city because he wanted to go
See a
to
marching band.
The
he wanted
Big
to
Apple.
go to Margaritaville, and then the
Oh.
Nintendo store.
Okay.
So we went to the Margaritaville there. Let me actually pull up the video he took when we were going up there. Oh, there's a lot of like
Sorry.
titties on his timeline.
Mimi, I'm sorry I just slapped my microphone and you probably heard that.
Why the fuck did you slap your microphone?
It pissed me off. I got full force mad and punched it.
Yeah, you know it happens. No, I was adjusting my desk a little bit and
Here is the video that he took of us entering the Margaritaville.
Oh, God.
Paris.
Buddy.
And
You know what? That's a good side profile of you, Carl.
thank you. It is a nice side profile of me.
Carl's really photogenic sometimes.
Yeah, right?
Sometimes.
And then other times it's like, what is this creature?
Yes,
Some of the
exactly.
other times you fuck it up on purpose.
Hold on, I actually have like the perfect this is a creature moment picture saved.
God.
Where is it in this folder? It is in here, right? Oh yeah. Do I have the zoomed in one or do I just have the full shot? There's the zoom in. I'm gonna post both. Here you go. The picture
Ooh.
at MagFest one year.
Ah, yes.
You look like a very specific merchant in a game I've been playing.
Is that me in the back dabbing, or?
Yes. Yes, this was when the Great Nuggy Caper was going on, and we just got the nuggets.
Bless.
Oh, right, I remember my fucking car smelled like nuggets for a half a year.
It was awesome.
Oh my god.
Because there were like 400 fucking chicken nuggets in my car.
Story in a story. This was the time when the guy who usually gets the nuggets at the Nugget Caper at MagFest was denied his order, and they told him he had to come pick it up himself. So Mehdi drove him there, and he walked in and went, "I'm here to pick up my order for 1,000
And they
nuggets."
Oh,
And-
we thought it was fake.
Everyone stared at him because they're like, "You're the motherfucker that's been doing it every year. You're the motherfucker."
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So while we were at the Margaritaville, this guy there was like, "Hey, so yeah, you guys, there's a table for two?" It's like, "Yeah." It's like, "All right. So are either of you over the age of 32?" Oh no, is it the age of 28? And I was like, "Yeah, I'm like 32." He's like, "Oh, cool." And he handed me this little koozie, like that you put cans in. There's a Margaritaville
Sure.
one. I went, "Oh, that's really nice." And he was like, "All right," and and blah blah blah. And we're just talking. And then he's like, "All right," and we have this thing with like cruises and stuff. And I was like, "Oh, really?" I thought it was like a sweepstakes. Like, "Oh, you give us your email, and then like there's a chance that you win this raffle thing for a free vacation or some shit."
So anyway, Carl has a timeshare now.
So
Really?
he goes, "So let me tell you about our timeshare thing." And I went, "Oh my god, you got to be fucking kidding me!"
Oh no.
So he set me up for an appointment for a timeshare meeting,
Okay.
and I was like, I mean, I guess I have to go and cancel this now. I was too nice to say no. I was just trying to yes and him to death to leave me alone, and it was like, oh well, this has become an issue rather rapidly.
Gave a mouse a cookie.
You did.
And the worst part is he's like, and we require a $40 down so that you can't skip the thing without losing money. And I was like,
You went, no thanks.
well, I mean, I'm putting it on a credit card and then either fighting this or just contacting you after and going, I'm actually not interested,
God.
and getting it back and just canceling the whole thing.
All this for a drink koozie that you could have gotten for $2.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
We have 70 drink koozies in this house somewhere.
And he handed it to me first, and I was just like, oh, free koozie, that's cool.
Carl, you are a New Yorker. Every
Yeah,
time you're in the city, these guys, hey boss, you dropped this. Here's the mixtape.
Yeah, I should have thought about that, but I was off guard because I was like, I didn't expect a timeshare thing at fucking Margaritaville.
Honestly, where else would it happen?
I mean, the one that is a resort is like the place where it would happen, I suppose. I was just like, yeah, we're just here to have a lovely lunch. Jordan got to sip a marg.
Sipping a marg with the boys?
I was going to take a picture of or a video of the, like the Eddie Burback video. They had the Statue of Liberty like thing in there
but
that had the
you weren't
glass.
in that one?
No,
Yep.
we were in that one.
Oh.
Yeah, they had the glass that's just screens
I
on the
didn't
ceiling.
get the picture.
Well, you see, I was going to do a video, and then this woman walked up, like almost the second I started recording, and went, "Hey guys," like in the most depressed sounding voice. "Hey guys, letting you know we're doing pictures now. So if you guys want like a picture or something, we can like get a picture for you." And me and Jordan were like, "Fuck it, yeah, sure, why not?" So we have our time at Margaritaville memorialized
Let's
in a
go!
photo frame. Happy holidays from Margaritaville.
That's awesome.
It was so good. And Jordan was like, this was actually the most worth it thing. As a matter of fact, like this was worth fucking paying $25 for.
Dude, sure, buddy.
And I was like, it kind of is. It's really funny. It's like a fucking weird uncle and his autistic nephew going out for food. Oh man. So we went to the what the hell is the name of the store? The Tamashii Nation store that apparently exists in the city. And I bought a fig art of Kamen Rider Gaim because that's my guy and I needed him.
AAO.
AAO. And I don't remember what Jordan got. He got some figure.
Okay.
I want to say it was a JJK figure. And then we went to Nintendo World and we walked around for a bit. He bought a Monty Mole.
Sure.
And then we came back here. You know what I'm forgetting from Saturday? I remember now.
Go ahead.
The thing I'm forgetting from Saturday, one of the reasons why Jordan came out here, actually, I got a message from one of the terrible twins, Mittens, one day. And she went, hey, Ultima's going to go, our dear friend Ultima, is going to go see the Sonic Symphony in Jersey. And Jordan, Cheese, and I are all going as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ultima has a free +1. Do you want to be the +1 for him so we can all go together? And I went, I mean, fuck it. Yeah, I'll go to the Sonic Symphony. That sounds cool.
I'm going to live and I'm going to learn.
True.
And it was really good.
That's good.
They played His World.
As they must.
They played Live and Learn.
Good.
Hell yeah.
They played Pumpkin Hill, which surprised me.
Nice.
And then immediately after, here I am, better than the rest of them. Tougher than Knuckles. It's like, fuck yeah, baby.
I'm like Knuckles, I don't knuckle.
I'd rather flex my knuckles. It was really fucking good. It was so good. I recorded a bunch of like the first couple minutes of the songs because I didn't want to sit there with my phone out the entire fucking duration of the songs.
Yep.
But I was like, I want to have something to remember this shit because it was really good. We tried to sit next to each other, but the people who were there were like, this place is packed and sold out. We're not letting anyone swap seats anywhere for anything. We're not figuring any of this shit out. And we're like, that's fair and understandable, actually. So we had a great time. It was really fun. Afterwards, we were waiting for Mittens and Cheese's mom to pick them up. It took like 10, 15 minutes for her to get where they were.
Mm-hmm.
We like walked down with them to go meet her. So we weren't just leaving them by themselves. And we were walking back into the parking lot to get to my car. And we ran into Nick, do you know T. Lopes?
No?
T. Lopez. He was the composer for Sonic Mania.
Oh, okay.
We were walking through the
tracks.
fucking we were walking through the car lot. And we're just like going down and we went, is that T. Lopes walking towards us? Holy shit, it is. We just got a picture of him. Jordan got a picture of him. Ultima was like, it's me, Ultima. And he went, Ultima, holy shit, I've been following you for years. What's up? And we were like, you're fucking friends with this man? What the that shouldn't surprise us, but damn.
Scary.
And we were like, what are the odds? That's crazy.
It's a Sonic concert, so pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just didn't expect to run into him, like, immediately. Considering that it had been quite some time. Like, since it ended.
Fair.
I wonder if Jordan put up a video of what happened to us afterward. It doesn't look like it. So we, on our way out, coming back here, I was like, all right, so the route it wants us to take... we went to a bar with Ultima to hang out with him for a bit because Ultima is a psychopath and flew out to Jersey just to go to that concert and then was flying back to his house in Ohio.
God.
The second it ended, he was like, yeah, my flight back's like 6 a.m. And we were like, what? Why did you do this? Why did you do this?
Funny.
For the Sonic concert, obviously.
Yeah, he was like, this is my 4th time going to the Sonic concert.
4th?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
I was like, dude, you know what? Live your best life.
He is, clearly.
So Jordan and I were on our way back here, and I was like, oh, it looks like it's taking us across the George W., so we'll just, like, you know, shouldn't take us too long to get home. And then it brought us to a tunnel that I've never really been down. I want to say Hoboken or something like that.
Across the rickety bridge.
It was a tunnel
lost.
It was a tunnel that went under the water into the city. And I was like, I've never been this way before. Where is this? What is going on? And the next thing I know, we were in downtown Chinatown in Manhattan.
Oh.
Driving in traffic. And we're like, what happened? Immediately panicking, like, where are we? What the fuck is going on? I missed 2 different turns to get back because I was just like trying to look at Google Maps and to pay attention to the heavy traffic that was constantly stopping short.
Awesome.
We were heading back around like 12:30. We didn't get home until almost 2. It was supposed to take like 40 minutes.
Oh my god.
So it was a harrowing adventure.
I hate that for you.
Here's a video of Jordan eating butter chicken for the first time.
All right, first bite of the buttered chicken.
Okay.
This is my favorite video of Jordan because at the end when he says that he likes it, it sounds like he broke character. It sounds like it made him normal. It's so fucking funny. It's so funny.
It made him normal is the funniest way you could have said that.
He's just like very like, it's good.
It sounds like he's about to cry.
Best chicken I've had in my life. So good.
It's such a fucking good video. Oh, it's so fucking funny.
Oh my god.
Oh, my stupid little boy. So then he had his fun little adventures hanging out in Jersey with Mittens and Alto and a bunch of people, and he came back here Friday night. We had some drinks. We played Mario Party. We got Sonic at like 1 a.m.
Hell yeah.
Had to make sure we got Sonic Burger. Sonic Burger is really good to get when you're getting toasted. And then in the morning, him and I went to IHOP. He got a bunch of cinnamon pancakes, half of which are sitting in our fridge right now. Because he couldn't eat the whole thing.
Is that what those are?
Yeah, that's what that is. And he got a cinnamon milkshake as well. And he was just like, this milkshake's so thick. I don't know if I can drink it all.
He also couldn't drink the whole Sonic milkshake either.
Yeah. It was awesome. He was so fucking like crossfaded, slumping over, just going, this milkshake's so good. This milkshake's so good.
Oh, God.
Are you good?
Clearly no. Or clearly yes.
Oh, I loved having my stupid boy here. He's supposed to be coming back out in April for his birthday. So it'll be a good time.
When in April is his birthday?
That is a good question.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, other than that, Medi and I, literally a couple minutes before we started recording, just got home from seeing Sonic 3.
Yep.
That's right. 3 of them.
Not going to say anything spoilers for it because even though by the time this comes out, it'll probably have been like a month since it's been out. Just don't want to fucking... Also, Nick hasn't seen it. Think about Nick.
I haven't seen it.
Nick, it's really good.
I have to watch the second one still.
It's also really good.
Do I have good news for you?
Yeah.
The one thing that I
downloaded it legally, totally, and watched it today before I went to see Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Alright.
I like the part where Idris Elba says, it's Knuckles time, and he knuckles all over that guy's knuckle.
He
That sounds
does
canon.
do that. The one thing I'll say is that I was told specifically, the middle credits is really good. Characters show up, it's great. And then the characters showed up, and I was like, yeah, no, this was really
You
fucking
marked
good.
out, you were like, what?
Yeah, I was freaking in that theater.
You were as excited as that small child who thought that Sonic... Whoop! Something fell off my computer. That thought that Sonic was going to kill Shadow. You were that excited. Also, we had a small child a couple rows ahead of us who thought that Sonic was going to kill Shadow.
God, what a fucking plot twist that would have been.
One of the fucking fight scenes, we just hear a kid
Sonic,
go,
go!
no, Sonic! It's like, oh my god.
You know what? I say we let it happen. Kill Keanu Reeves.
Oh, it was great.
Damn Hedgehog again, of all places. Remember, please do not clap when the child gets shot to death.
Having seen that as a sign posted in movie theaters is crazy.
It's so funny.
All right, but I felt the energy in the room from the couple people who knew Sonic in the room, and it was there. It's there. Also, gotta say, by the virtue of time passing and progressing,
Yeah.
definitely like 70s Maria a lot better than I like 50s Cancer Space Maria.
I agree.
70s roller skates Maria infinitely better. infinitely better.
Nick, did I send you a Steam gift?
I don't think so, but I'm not 100% right this second.
You're about to fucking get one.
Oh God. Yeah, this past weekend was the D&D session we have closest to Christmas, so we all bought each other gifts in the D&D group, and I was like, well, if I'm already buying gifts, I'm just gonna buy gifts for everyone I want to buy gifts for and send them out today.
Yay!
Fair enough.
This will tie into the last thing that I have. I just gotta. What's your fucking
horrifying.
Steam name, Nick?
It's Kill.
Oh yes, you're right.
Kill!
Yes! Kill!
Just do this real quick. Yep. There we go. There you go, Nick.
You've received a gift copy of the game Paint Drying Simulator on Steam.
Hell yeah, what a good game.
No message?
I put a smiley face.
Oh, I only got the colon.
Oh, that's upsetting. That makes me really mad.
Really, that's all you need. Love the smell of his colon.
Now allow me to show you
Yeah,
a
please,
series of
please.
tweets
Okay, yep.
in the podcast general. Or skeets, I should say.
You shouldn't.
Here's the shot.
How many people did you buy this game, Carl?
Here's the chaser.
Hang on. 6 hours?
I didn't even notice it was 6
Oh.
Oh, unless those are minutes, I don't know what time frame they're doing.
I don't know. I think that's minutes.
Okay, that's
But-
less bad.
Oh my god.
Who knows, honestly?
I saw fucking Ray Narvaez Jr. streaming this and I went, this exists? And I looked at its Steam and I went, it costs 75 cents. Oh, a lot of people are about to get this.
Oh,
a lot of people are about to get this
no.
game that is more than likely a Bitcoin miner.
I would 100%.
I would also 100% believe that. That sucks and it's horrible. Thank you for my birthday gift, Carl.
You're welcome. Happy birthday, Nick.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, well, flip a coin. Who's going next?
All right. Happy
I
birthday.
have a coin. Many heads or tails. That sounds like head to me, and it was heads, so it's your turn.
Damn!
Get fucked.
All right, so let's see what I got. I already talked about getting Christmas cards from famous people.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
I've already talked about forgetting the face of your father.
Correct.
Have I talked about the liberals taking over Walmart?
I don't think you've talked about you being racist.
Yeah, hard to say. You've talked about you being racist in our individual day-to-day life.
Oh, no. The liberals taking over Walmart separate from me being racist.
That sucks. I don't think so.
This season is the Christmas season.
I understand immediately.
Oh, yeah.
And what's
okay.
with all this blue and white Chanukah stuff?
Yeah.
Back in the 90s, we didn't have any of this. And these LED Christmas lights, the real, actual lamp lights that I put on my bushes that have only twice ever in my life started a fire. And now that Donald Trump is president again...
No.
We're gonna be able to buy old light bulbs, and you won't see any of this happy holiday stuff anymore. You can say Merry Christmas again.
I was gonna say I need to Google the nearest bridge, but there are 2 5-minute walks away from my house.
Nick, I told this to Medi, but our security guard at work, the cool one, thought that I was Jewish. So when he, I corrected him on this a while ago. So this Friday when he was walking by and he said Merry Christmas, I stared at him just like upset, and I went, I'm Jewish, Paul. And he went, oh, that's right, I'm so sorry. And I went, are you fucking stupid? I'm not Jewish. You fucking idiot. We've been over this already. He went, I don't know you're fucking with me, dude.
See, I'm telling Carl.
Such an asshole.
He's got to buy a yarmulke.
No.
Right? He's got to buy a yarmulke. And he's got to pretend to trip in front of the security guard and go, oh no, and pick it up and give it a little kiss and put it back on his head to trick the security guard.
Well, gonna go L'chaim, and he'll be like,
Just keep waffling back and forth on whether or not you're Jewish to this man. Appropriate culture offensively.
Oh my god.
Anyways, Betty, continue.
So speaking of me being racist...
What a segue.
This is not the segue we needed, but it did happen.
The note that I have in the notes channel is just great news, I'm racist.
True.
Oh, that's
And,
right, I forgot I milkshake ducked that one.
Nick Milkshake ghost ducked that. And I really loved that combination of reacts.
Thank you.
Okay, so, Walmart policy.
Yeah,
Right?
Yep.
If the Uber driver takes more than 5 minutes to confirm their location and pick up the order, right? They could call, or they can come in, or they could there's a bunch of things that the Uber driver could do. If they take more than 5 minutes from when they check in the computer, because they have to hit the button to check in when they are in our parking lot. If they take more than 5 minutes to contact us at all, they do not get the order. We've explained this to this man multiple times. Obviously, Black Friday, this went out the window, because who cares?
Sure.
This was not Black Friday. This was a couple days after Black Friday. It's saying the 10th, right, is when I made this note?
Sure.
So there's a line of people, right, waiting to pick up stuff, customers and drivers alike.
Yeah.
There are 4 people helping the people in the line who are coming to pick shit up. It's the Christmas season. We're a little busy. I don't know if you could puzzle this out.
No, that can't
Online
be right.
pickup is busy, and Walmart is busy.
Couldn't tell. I think you should help me right now.
Congratulations, you have gone to the crux of the issue. This man sees this line, sees that we are helping the people at the front of the line, runs up past everybody and all the employees, and says, "Why is no one helping me? Who's going to serve me?" In those exact words. Who is going to serve me?
Yeah, I don't see a problem here. You gotta serve them. Customer's always right.
He's not a customer, he's an Uber driver.
Uber's is
He's
always
not the
right.
one paying Walmart any money. He's an employee too. Get the fuck in the line. So he said, "Sir, there's a line. You gotta wait." That's unacceptable. Okay.
Curious.
So we just ignore him and we keep helping people.
Yeah.
And he starts screaming. Then this man is white. I feel like I should say this. This man is white.
Okay.
With a hua at the front.
Oh no.
So us not immediately dropping everything to suck his tiny pee-pee somehow equates to us stealing from him and being racist. So he calls everyone racist, and he's pointing at each and every one of us individually. He's like, "You're racist, and you're racist." And like, I'm looking at my skin tone, and it's like maybe half a shade darker than his, because I don't go outside.
You're right.
It's quick self-burn. I haven't been in the sun in years. All right, buddy. Cool. Whatever. So he calls corporate, which of course.
Yeah.
So we get a call. It's I got a guy who's saying that you're stealing in his order. What? How could? No. We've dispensed plenty of orders to plenty of customers today. And it takes like 4 minutes for us to go, "Oh, it's the fucking Uber driver." Ooh. And he says, like, we're talking with the like corporate guy on the phone, and he says he's still in the parking lot. It's been like 30 minutes that we were. He was being an abusive child about it, and we told him to leave, and he's just sitting out in the parking lot. He was trying to turn other Uber drivers away, and he called the cops.
Awesome.
He called the cops because we wouldn't help him.
God.
He wasn't arrested because he came back in a few days later and started screaming again.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe he was, but, you know, either way, he either wasn't arrested or he made bail to come back and scream at us again. At which point he forgot everyone he talked to, made up a bunch of names of people that he totally talked to for real, and called everyone racist again.
Great.
And, yeah. No, it's great time at Walmart. Great time, great people. Love it. I hate customers.
That's fair.
So anyway, I have a new bit at work.
I hate white people. Yeah.
I have a new bit at work.
Tell me about your bit.
That's shamelessly stolen from the D&D group that me and Nick are in. Where I'll be talking with a coworker, or I'll be doing my job, and something will come up, or I'll grab an item, and you know who loved SpongeBob? Sandra!
No.
And I just spend a minute or two being incredibly depressed and divorced. And my fictional wife who left me and took the kids.
Oh, that sucks.
It's the greatest. Just doing it at people. Forcing Gerald onto others. The way he has been forced onto us. Feels really good. I recommend doing it at work, Nick.
I'm gonna do worse shit at work.
I mean, yeah. That's pretty much how I saw Sonic 3 today. And
Nice.
Sonic 2. That is the most Jim Carrey has been in Jim Carrey's life.
Very true. There's a lot of Jim Carrey in those movies.
Like, if you thought Sonic 1 was peak Jim Carrey, Sonic 2 is more. And Sonic 3 is double that. You get what I did there? It's because he's playing two characters.
I had a hot dog in the movie theater, and it was very good.
That's good.
And then we went to Shake Shack and we got dinner.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Really?
cold.
It's really cold out there. It's like fucking negative 15 degrees. It sucks.
Yeah.
I hate the cold. It's terrible. Nick,
Yes.
Sure
go.
Is it? Wait, really?
Go.
We go? No
No,
ad
that's
break?
all I got, champ.
I mean, I was going to do the ad break before we did DipShips, but I mean, if you want to do it now, I mean...
We are doing DipShips, the
we
legitimate
are
voting
doing
podcast.
DipShips.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant the Dippies.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. We might as well do it now. It's been an hour.
All right, fine, we'll do the ad break. I know, you're twisting my arm. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the ad break section of the podcast where we talk about the things we have going on. It's Blue Sky. Check us out there. Do it.
That's it. That's the ad break.
Dipships.boats. You interrupt me if I can say dipships.boats. It's dipships.boats on Blue Sky. And individually, each of us at calamitycarl.com, at papumsbsky.social, at medi.bsky.social, and at zeranos.bsky.social. It's XERINOS. Have any questions you want to ask us, any topics you want us to talk about, send them to questions at dipships.boats. Skeet them at us on Blue Sky.
I need you to stop.
Too bad. And skeet all over us. Just skeet on our faces. Just ask us any... skeet away. Let it fly.
I think the
Skeet
dude who
all-
asked if the podcast was over was right.
So very funny. Is the podcast over? Nah, champ. We got shit going on, man. It sucks out here. I don't know if you knew that.
If you would like
Life
to,
is bad, man.
if you would like to support us directly and financially, you can do so by going to patreon.com/dipshipspod. Sign up at any tier. $1 a month, you get to listen to each episode a day early. $10, you get to watch it a day early. Or $5 rather, you do that. I'm sorry, I read ahead a little.
It's fucked up.
You also get to watch other things that we have when they go up a day early if we get to do them. Eventually, we'll be able to again. $10 a month, we get to read out your name during this section here. 20 and 50 are just gratuity things for PMVA and stuff. But right now, I'd like to thank our $10 and above patrons, starting, of course, with Alatos Diogenes, Breakdown 707, Cold Skin Gamer, Dr. Perpaka the Purple Paka, Frost Samurai, Gomer, Chris Derp, Lordy Fars, Mr. I Like Spam. So, this is why they call it the Skeleton Dome. The plan is out. The Astro Wolf, Vampire Sniper, aims the sniper. They're getting ready to take in another CEO. Vine Ultimax, Yellow Yondello, and Zombie Slayer 051, and our $20 patron, Mr. Collector. Thank you all for the support. It means the world to us, and it helps us pay our editors. Please help us if you can, but if you cannot afford to financially support us, you can just rate the podcast 5 stars, like the video, leave a comment, and do all that stuff, because podcasting can swim based on word of mouth.
Just comment under this video and or podcast episode with just a little smiley face, and it'll make us feel better about ourselves.
That's true. Also, if you want to get something for supporting us financially, you can get some merch at streamlabs.com/theCalamityCarl/merch. You can get a bucket hat. You can get the duck stickers. You can get the duck mug. You can get a duck beanie. A girl at the place we went to eat dinner at today said that she really liked the goose on my beanie, and I went, that's close enough. People we'd like to thank Vidazen at _VIDAZEN on Twitter for our intro song Starbird and additional music Appetite, Delight, Ride the Wave, Seaside, Time to Duel, and Fire Within. We'd also like to thank Shibuya at Shibuya Gato and Shora at Shora_art for our art assets. I believe they are both the same names on Twitter.
Ugh.
Actually, Shora is just Shora. So it's just SHORAH.
So you're saying Twitter, do you mean X, the everything app?
Die in 10,000 fires. Shibuya did the what do you call it? The logo. Shora did the thumbnail art, and they both did great work. Speaking of great work, I'd like to thank our editors, whose ats I thought that I put in here, but apparently I didn't. Mimi's is social.mimicry, MIMICKRII.com, and G, I believe it's just amazing GG guy. Shit, where the fuck? There, yep. Amazing G guy.beastguy.social.
What an amazing guy.
Mimi's been doing the podcast. G's been doing a bunch of other stuff for us. They've both been doing great work.
Say it a little more threateningly.
Don't forget, we're also available on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, and of course the video version on YouTube. We don't know where you're listening, but we know where you're watching.
If you find it somewhere else,
illegal, hell,
scary,
hell for you.
Don't give that other place money, but you know.
And that's it for the ad break. And now we do the Millennium Microphone ad break bit, and that's gonna happen right here. This episode is sponsored by Patchwork, our dear friend, and his co-developer Coco Noodle. Coco Noodle and Patchwork are proud to bring you Ben's Odyssey. Ben's Odyssey is a 2D platformer following the adventures of a brown fox named Benjamin, or Ben for short. Ben's Odyssey is out on early access, launching with 5 levels on release out of the total 25 planned. At the time of the publishing of this episode, an update is around the corner featuring the next set of levels to be released. Ben's Odyssey is currently on sale also at the time of this episode's release, as there's a month-long Valentine's Day sale lasting all of February. Wow, I've read this way too late. If you would like to support the show, please check out Ben's Odyssey, as the development team is going to be putting 10% of the total profits of the game sales from February to March, ending April 1st, towards DipShips. Link in the description below. Thank you again to Patchwork and Coco Noodle, and please make sure you check out Ben's Odyssey.
This is my boat, and you cannot be here.
Okay. I think he's gone. Listen, I don't have much time. I need to tell you that if you like Yu-Gi-Oh!, then you can go right now and listen to the Millennium Microphone podcast. Every 2 weeks, we put out episodes going back through the anime, and we've already covered all of Original Duel Monsters and Season 0. Right now, we're in the middle of GX, we record live, and we let our audience vote on every single episode's thumbnail. So, if you're interested, keep an eye out for that.
Hey, is that Shibuya Gato from the Millennium Microphone?
Dude, shut up! Shut up right now, he's gonna hear you!
Did you know that Millennium Mic is available on YouTube, Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music?
Dude, are you trying to tell them I'm here or steal my ad read?
And features hosts like Shibuya Gato Shora, Calamity Carl, BioRoxas, and KZ Excellent.
What the fuck are you doing on my boat?
Fuck. No, I gotta go. Go listen to Millennium Microphone.
Nick, tell me about your fucking week.
Okay. Well, I guess I can start by saying I am another year older.
Yay!
Yeah.
Well, you made it.
I did.
But at what cost?
A lot. But the birthday was fun. We celebrated like a week early because on my actual birthday, which was yesterday, my grandma came down, so we weren't going to have time for that. Because anytime she visits, the whole big thing. So we did it last weekend. We got like a hibachi dinner. Because that's always fun. I brought my friend Ryan, who had never been to hibachi. And it was fun to see their reaction to the food being set aflame 2 feet from his face. And then we went bowling. I haven't been bowling in a while. I did not do a good job, but I won a game.
You just made me sad.
What the fuck? Why?
I was about to say, Medi, we should go bowling, and then I remembered that our nearby bowling alleys are like closing down.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm angry now.
Yeah, well.
It's your fault, Nick.
Alright. Fine.
Fucking sure, I guess.
Why not? One more goddamn thing in this house. So my grandma came to visit yesterday, like I said, and we like hung out in the house for a bit, caught up, talked shit for a while, and then it was like, oh, we should go to dinner. And I don't know who picked it, but we did go to Friendly's.
Hell yeah.
And my grandma comes in with a tiara and a sash that says 75th, because her birthday was like 2 months ago. Murph Day. It still counts. It is the season. But I didn't see that she was an assassin. God damn it.
What? Your grandma's an assassin?
Yeah, you weren't supposed to find out like this.
Oh, shit.
But I did not see her accessories at first.
Way to fuck up accessories, Jesus Christ.
Well, I was actually trying to say a sash, and I backtracked on that really hard. Yeah. I had trouble saying it, so when I ran back, I just chose a different sentence structure entirely. But yeah, the waitress came over and was like, oh, I heard someone's having a birthday. And I was like, all right, who fucking told the Friendly's lady that it was my birthday? And then I turned to the right and noticed that my grandma is like decked out in all this shit. And I was like, oh, okay, sure, I'm okay with this. So on the actual night of my birthday, it was my grandma's celebration at Friendly's.
Nice.
Which I was more than okay with, because I already had the big show made at the hibachi place. We were like getting our food cleared, and the waiter was like, oh yeah, like, it's your birthday, do you want to be like kind of low-key about this, or do you want us to make a show of it? And I'd had 3 drinks at the hibachi place.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, fuck it, make a show of it. How bad could it be? So he came out with the entire kitchen staff, a gong, and like castanets almost to keep beat, had me stand up at the table, announced to the entire restaurant that it was my birthday, and then had me like repeat back in Army March cadence a song that I had a lot of trouble keeping track of considering the aforementioned drinking. Nice. Which, I don't know. It was fun, I guess. Don't do it again. But I did ask for it. I watched a movie called Four Lions. Have either of you heard of it?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It's a very weird British movie. The plot is this white man has decided that he is Muslim.
Okay.
And joins a group of people living in the UK intending to commit acts of terrorism for Al-Qaeda. Not a joke, not a bit. This is the real plot of the movie.
Oh.
And I don't know how to explain this in a way that makes sense. This movie has some of the most genuine, heartwarming moments of human interaction I've seen in a long time. I don't know how. Looking back on it, I still don't. There is a scene where a man trips over a wall carrying explosives and blows up on accident, killing only himself and a sheep. And the next, 5 minutes are about everyone arguing who actually properly turned him into a martyr. And still, with this, I walked away from that movie going, "Aw, that was touching." So I recommend it. The only other thing I've been watching recently, I started watching Gentry Chow versus the Underworld on Netflix, which I really only started watching because I saw some of the animation and it's fucking crazy. The show itself is, like, fine. It feels like, an American Dragon Jake Long or a Juniper Lee.
Hell yeah.
But, like, prettier. So it's fine. It's like 13 episodes. I'm like halfway through. You're right. Oh, actually, backtrack a little bit, because we were talking about an English movie. England finally did an important thing for their laws over the past couple weeks. They finally officially, in written scripture in the laws, have banned marrying your first cousin.
Oh, yay.
In the year of our Lord 2024.
That's still legal in a lot of states here.
You're right, so they're ahead of the game. Let's see. We put up our Christmas tree.
Nice.
I think I have a picture of the Christmas tree somewhere, but that's less important than the fact that when we were going to dinner last night, I saw that our cat is defending the presents under the Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
So she's doing a great job. This is her, snowman for scale.
She's doing a great job.
She's doing a fantastic job. This was a trial run because my mom wasn't sure if there were presents under the tree, if she would claw them open.
Aw.
But she is not. She just kind of chilled with them. So there will be more presents now that she's proven her responsibility. Did I talk about my art commissions last time? I don't remember.
More like fart commissions. I don't think you did.
Okay, so for stream stuff and some like Photoshop things I'm gonna do at some point, I commissioned Elfelt doing the fucking soy jack point.
Yo, that's my wife.
Right? These are done by @Razzyberry with 2 Z's and 2 I's. They are on both Twitter and Blue Sky, and they're great. They were great to work with.
I would hope that they have 2 eyes.
That's fucked up, Carl. I'm sure there's plenty of great artists out there without 2 eyes.
Yeah, Polyphemus.
That's true. Van Gogh.
I think you could find someone a little newer.
What, you don't like the works of Polyphemus? Let's see. Been trying to drive more, because next month is the month I can take the test if I feel like it. I probably won't. I'll probably do another month or so, because fucking driving sucks.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is fine, because I drive 5 minutes into work in the morning, and that's most of my driving every day.
Mm-hmm.
And we went out to drive around the town where we're going to be taking the driver's test, because I know nothing about that area. And my mom was like, we should go there to get you accustomed so you don't get blindsided by weird local shit. And I was like, okay, sure. And so instead of driving for 5 minutes, I drove for 3 hours. That sucks a lot more.
Yeah.
Had to get on and off the highway a bunch of times. Merging sucks shit. Didn't love it. And now a bunch of work shit. So you've been getting a lot of work because people are, like, stupid.
Yep.
And, like, some of it is fine, where it's like, oh, I forgot Christmas was happening. Can you cut these holiday cards for me? Sure. But it's also, like, turn of the new year, right? So we're getting a lot of calendars. And calendars are horrible. Because they have to be cut. Then you have to take the cut calendars and punch a bunch of holes in them for the coil that will hold it together.
That's funny. I'm also cut and have a bunch of holes in me.
2? Well, this isn't going to make that euphemism any better, because then they need to be drilled.
Oh!
Then they need to be coiled, and those coils need to be trimmed.
Damn,
so
we had a good time.
Yeah, right. We had 250 calendars to do. And other than the part where they get cut, everything has to be done one at a time. So huge pain in the ass. And we got through, like, we set everything up, and we had our delivery drivers helping us out with some of the, like, monotonous work, so he was coiling for me. And he went through all the boxes of coils and was like, okay, that's it, I'm done. And I look at the stack of calendars, and there's still so many. I'm like, how? How did this happen? There was only supposed to be 250 calendars, and a box of coils is 100, and you went through 2 of them. There should not be this many calendars left. So I'm looking at the paperwork, and the graphics department did not print 250 calendars. They printed 250 sets. So there's like 500 calendars instead.
Oh, fucking calendar man over here.
Yeah, right? So that order was doubled, but before we found out it was doubled, we were also told there are 600 other calendars on the way.
Oh my god.
That are much more annoying because the company wants them to be like, I don't know if asymmetrical is the best word for this. The inside of the calendar is going to be smaller than the cover of the calendar.
The company wants the calendar stuffed.
Kinda. So they need to be cut. They need to be put on a saddle stitcher and stitched once. But then the cover has to be put on separately and stitched again. Plus all the same cutting and drilling and everything else you're already doing. So 600 of those.
I'm a floppy little calendar. Stitch me up good.
Had to be done. Can't give out floppy calendars.
That's true.
And then we had this little thing where it was like, we need this page folded. And then after it's folded, this little envelope to be put inside of it. And then once that's done, you need to put on... they're like little wax tabs that seal things shut.
Ah.
So they need to be folded, inserted, then tabbed. And we have machines that can do most of this. But the order was for a page that was too big for a machine to do it. So it would have to be done by hand. So I was like, okay, manager, for the sake of my mental health, how many pieces is it? How many times am I going to have to do this? And she said 500. And I was like, okay, that could be worse. It sucks shit. I'll take 500. And she came back a little later with a box of envelopes to get everything started, like some prep work. And she was pointing at it, and it said 1,700 with a little, like, plus sign next to it. And she's like, I don't have all of them because there was some water damage. I need to bring in more. And I was like, why would you need to bring in more? This says 1,700. The order's for 500. She says, oh, I lied for your mental health. It's 3,500.
Oh. At least she was honest? At least she was thinking about your well-being?
I walked outside to the corner of the shop, screamed, and then went back in.
Hell yeah.
So, this job, they want to go out Monday morning. This upcoming Monday morning. For that to happen, because of how long everything's going to take, they all had to be at the stage where they were folded and inserted, ready to be tabbed Monday morning first thing. Because it's going to take like 6.5 hours to run the job after that point. If it doesn't go out Monday, it's not going to go out before the end of the year, because Monday morning is the only day my boss is here before he goes on vacation. And, it's such a big run of pieces that you would need to basically take apart and put together the machine that runs it to make it through everything. I can't do that. So once he's gone, can't be done. And we had 4 people in the back folding and hand inserting to prepare on Friday. We got about halfway through before it was time to shut down the shop and go to the holiday party we were having. And our singular customer service rep lady, who has been working solo up front for several months, was like, oh, I guess, like, just leave them in the back, I'll load them into my car, take them home, and do it over the weekend. And I look at this woman like she's insane, not only because that sounds like it sucks, but because this upcoming week, the shop's plan is, we're open Monday, we have a half day Tuesday, we're closed Christmas Day, and then we're open the 26th and the 27th. And most of the shop has the 26th off because they like requested it off after they realized it wasn't going to be automatically shut down. So looking at the calendar for the last month, it has been the schedule that on the 26th it would be me and the new graphics girl who's been here for like 2 months or something. And those are the only people working. So the owner, like, I don't know, Thursday, Wednesday, asked the manager if she would come in on the 26th, Manager said no. So he went to the customer service lady and was like, hey, I know you requested it off, and it was already approved, but I'm going to need to deny it because we really need you to come in so we can have someone working the front on the 26th. And she was understandably pissed, and despite that, still agreed to take work home over the weekend, and I laughed at her.
Damn, kick her while she's down.
What is wrong with your brain that you get fucked like this consistently, and you're like, you know what, I will do bonus work over the weekend?
This is the 5th year in a row that they've scheduled me to do overtime during the Christmas break, and I, for the 3rd year in a row, went, no.
Yeah, right? So the other thing about this is that I think the owner has underestimated how petty I personally can be.
Mm-hmm.
I left early, not this past Friday, but the Friday before that. I left about an hour early, because my boss had already gone home. He'd been gone for like 2 hours. The shop was working really slow. The stuff that was still around needed my boss to be there to do. And I was like, fuck it. I've done everything I can. I'm going home. So I got ready to leave, and as I was getting my stuff together, the owner came back like, oh, you're leaving? There's gotta be work. I saw some stuff on the rack. So I go look at the rack with him, and I'm like, well, there's 2 sheets of business cards, which would kill like 10 minutes. But if I don't leave right now, I can't get a ride home for another hour.
Oh.
So I don't care about these business cards. They're not a rush order, and they're not due for another 2 weeks. So I'm going home, bye.
Yeah.
And I walked out and got home, sat down, did some shit for a while. Look at my phone a couple hours later. I have a very angry text message from the owner.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can pull it up, get the exact wording here, because it's relevant. There we go. Hey, Nick, we're expecting you to work your normal hours every day. So there's some other shit there, but that's the important part of the text message.
Yeah.
So I wait like 4 hours till it's like 11:30 at night, and I text back, you got it. Because that same day he had asked me to stay late. Still not sure why, because I laughed and said no. But usually in periods like the one that are coming up this week and next week where my boss is on vacation, he has me work my boss's shift. So I would be staying another 2 hours every day, basically.
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, I'm expected to work my normal hours, so I'm not going to be doing that. And I don't think he's ready for that. I don't think he's ready for me to say that to his face and stick to it.
That's awesome, man. Fuck him up.
I just really hope those 2 sheets of business cards were worth the 12 hours of labor he's going to miss out on.
Oh, man. You gotta love when bosses are just stupid fucking shitheads.
I just don't. His priorities are so out of whack. His understanding of how long things take are nonsense.
That sounds about right.
Oh, yeah. That's me. Work sucks.
I know. She left her something by the something.
What?
Alright, so here's the thing. We don't have a lot of questions. Matter of fact, we have 1 question.
Okay.
Which is good because we're doing the Dippies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's fine. We got other shit.
But I do have other things here from Spotify. A comment from Wobkey on episode 107. Nick pulling off a Winnie the Pooh move.
What the fuck did I do in episode 107?
Apparently you were fucking raw dogging it.
Damn.
You were pooing it up.
I love recording DipShips with my meat out.
Same!
Oh, hang on, let me put it away real quick.
A question from Robert. What would I have to do to appear on 1 episode of DipShips? You did, just now. There you are.
You're an asshole.
Wow! And then a question from Omar. Hi guys, because Nick doesn't like Cookie Run Kingdom, I don't know why, it's a good game. I have a question regarding that which character describes each one of you, even PM. So which Cookie Run character describes each of us?
It is at this point, because Cookie Run Kingdom has been brought up, that I must once again discuss my dear friend Candy Langer, who listens to DipShips, has created an image for me to post anytime Cookie Run Kingdom comes up.
Yeah.
As I fight back the Horde.
I don't know how to tell you this. Doom Guy would lose.
Probably. You know what the worst part is?
Probably.
I just straight up believe that.
Hey, do you remember, God, it was like a week and a half ago in Ray's server, Nick?
It's up.
where there was the picture of the fucking candy princess from
yep.
Glitch.
Image
It was like,
Digital Circus.
this is a Cookie Run design, right? And like, yeah, it's just Princess Cookie.
God.
Awesome.
Literally just Princess Cookie whole hog.
Oh, so Nick is Pancake Cookie, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna say it, at least post it.
Yeah, hold on. Let's get an image of him.
Let me at least properly
do the burnt
judge
skin.
my kin-assigned cookie.
There's a little
Are
squimbly.
those his arms?
He's got like a little pancake wing thing. He's like a little flying squirrel.
Man, yeah, that is me, isn't it?
Yeah, oh my god, wait. Here's a really good image.
Oh, hell yeah.
Damn it, I might be pancake cookie coated.
He's really good.
Also, one of the first ones to pop up on Google for me was...
Yeah, I saw that one too. Mine is super easy. Captain Caviar.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's completely accurate. You could honestly just, like, get this... You could get a cookie commission, is what I'm saying. A cookmission.
Yeah, yup.
A cook mission?
A cook mission where it's just you in place of this cookie and use it for DipShips.
Nick,
Just replace the face with Brog.
look at this shit. You would not, looking at this, think this is from a cookie game. It's also kind of small, which is funny.
Oh,
Is
this
that-
is from the, what do you call it? The dating sim fucking April Fool's update?
Is that the ship's official twink?
That's awesome. No, he's just like a twink that hangs out in the Republic with them. Hold on, I think.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, that's like... So, Captain Caviar Cookie is actually the High Admiral of the Cream Republic.
Oh, this
You
is
see,
a good
and that's
guy.
the Prime Minister of the Cream Republic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He just calls himself captain because he prefers being a captain of one ship to controlling his fleet.
Yeah.
I get it.
So much in common. Medi, what is your cookie, Sona?
I don't know. Assign me a kin sign me. Come on.
Yeah, can assign cookie. Come on.
Fuck.
Like exactly.
Espresso.
Like you had an easy one.
Espresso
cookie.
All right, explain.
I'll take it.
Copy image.
God,
Paste.
I wish I had a husband half as hot as his husband. So I'll take it.
This one looks like a Hollow Knight character.
I get it. You won't believe what their power is and what they run on.
No, that can't be right. It's funny because when they take that pose, they look like a Nights into Dreams character.
He kind of is.
All right, I got to show you his stupid husband now.
Yeah, his stupid husband. They're in love. They hate each other.
It's Madeline Cookie.
It's canon officially.
Are they winking or do they only have one eye?
They're winking.
They're winking.
Okay.
He's very stupid. It was awesome. And one of the story mode things when Espresso Cookie's like, yes, I think that I would like to make my home here in the Vanilla Kingdom. It'd be very nice. There's lots of incredible technology here that I enjoy looking
technology. It could advance my research for decades. And he's like, all right, I guess we're moving.
And he goes,
Gonna have to
oh,
tell my
yes,
mom."
it'll be great for us to move in here. That's a great idea. And he goes, what do you mean us?
Okay.
And he goes, oh, of course I've got to go where you go. We're friends.
Yes. Friends. And nothing more.
And nothing more. And they said to do one for PM also.
Yes. Is there a Snorlax but cookie?
Medi, who's the most PM-like cookie?
God, there's no weed cookie.
This is a shame. I guess I'll open the fucking game and look at the cookie menu.
Yeah, right?
Oh, God.
That's kind of where I'm at right now.
This is where we end up.
It's just hard to think. You know what? He's the fucking... he's the pineapple. He's the crocodile pineapple. He's not even a cookie.
He's Raka Shaka. No! No, you're right, but no!
What?
Oh, I hate that. Thank you.
What's his fucking name again? Raka Shaka?
Yeah.
Shaka Raka.
Shaka
There he
Raka,
is.
something like that.
Shaka Raka?
Yeah.
Copy image. Here you go, Nick.
He's a pineapple. He is...
that sucks. That's correct, though.
Is either that or Schwarzwilder? Which is funny. The two I picked are not cookies at all.
Schwarzwilder's the only playable cupcake in the game.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
God.
One of two not cookies you can play. The
Is-
other's a donut from space.
Is the cupcake, like, good? Are they a good unit?
No, He's evil. Oh, you mean is he like good to play?
Yeah.
He's alright.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
he's got like heavy hit stun, and when hit stun is buffed, he's amazing.
I was just gonna say this is why it's PM because he is built different and worse.
Built different, worse. Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, the other thing, for some reason, this character's Roswaldo looks a lot like Choco
Choco
Werewolf
Werewolf Princess.
Yeah.
My favorite character. It's a shame she never came back.
What?
Yeah, it's weird how similar they look to each other.
All
right.
I've decided I don't care to ask follow-up questions.
No, okay, there's a princess contest to become the princess.
God damn it.
You know what?
I need a bigger gun.
I have one more for PM.
Okay.
Alright.
Burning spice cookie.
They look too cool to be
because
PM.
PM's lit himself on fire multiple times?
Yes.
God damn it.
I'm a little surprised you didn't go with Capsaicin Cookie, who is literally on fire.
That's also a good one.
I held my hung. What the fuck am I talking about?
What were you about to say?
You held your hung.
Man. Talking is hard.
Yeah, really droopy.
Oh, well, everyone, it's that time again. That's right. It's time for the third annual Dippies!
How do we not have like a sound clip for this?
That's a great point. I guess I should get one made, shouldn't I? Anyways, time for the third annual Dippies. Fellas, did you do your work?
I did my homework.
Maddie, did you do your work in the time allotted?
Nah.
In the hour and whatever we've been recording, when we said, hey, by the way, we're doing the Dippies, and you were like, oh, right, I'm supposed to do that.
Fine. Alright, let's go.
It's pinned.
It is pinned.
Disgusting.
I believe I will begin with the video game category.
Are we gonna go like everyone's individual things, or are we gonna go video game category, everyone's thing, then next category?
That's a really good question.
Last year we like did the.
I think we should go by
video
category.
Game, then everyone's.
Yeah, I think that's the way to do it.
By category? Let's go by category. I'll start with a video game.
Okay.
My dip for video games for this year. There's one game that I've been playing a lot of that I really enjoy. A lot of people really liked it for a while.
Now remember, dip is good.
Yes.
Dip is good.
And ship is bad.
Yep.
Ship is bad.
Yep.
Like you're gonna ship it out.
Yep.
Yes.
And
like get it
dip
out.
is you're gonna dip in there.
Dip your.
The game that wins my dip award for this year is Lethal Company.
Holy shit, was that this year?
I mean, it's technically last year, but I played it the most this year.
That's fair.
The game's very fun, very good. I played so much of it. So much that it is my most played game on Steam for this year. Not of all time. That's still Spiral Nice, I think.
What's your time in game?
Fuck, you're gonna go make me look.
Yeah,
hell
fuck
yeah.
you.
Takes like 3 seconds to launch Steam. Come on, man.
I mean, I have Steam open. I just forget where to look for that.
Go to your profile.
Oh, there it
go to
is. All games.
How do you see your most played game?
If you go to profile and then games, you can sort by playtime.
Oh, I just clicked library and home. I have it sorted by hours played. My most played game is Terraria with 419 hours.
Damn.
After that is Master Duel with 309 hours.
Suddenly I'm very self-conscious about my game hours.
And then Spiral Nights. Spiral Nights with 247. Lethal Company, I have 82 hours.
That's a lot for Lethal Company.
That's a lot. I love Lethal Company. Very fun, very good time with friends, especially with the silly mods that people make. They're great. They're fun, they're awesome.
Do you have an honorable mention?
For video games?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Astrobot? A good game. Yeah, that does make sense for you.
That's
especially
insane.
Considering this is after it migrated to Steam, and Steam didn't used to track all idle hours, and yeah, that makes sense.
As for the ship, I really didn't play a lot of games this year, but I think at one point I tried playing Croc 2 for a stream and it didn't work at all, so I'm just gonna say Croc 2.
Sure, fair enough.
Fuck you, Croc. I'm gonna play you again when you get re-released, because they're going to remove the tank controls and make it an option that you can toggle on or off. So, that'll be great. How dare you yawn?
Get right. Croc 2 bores you.
So
it should.
Yeah, honestly.
Girl.
I'll go next to kill time for Medi.
No, I'm done. I did the whole
okay.
thing. I was just.
Oh shit!
I was just fucking with you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, video games is probably the one that I had the hardest time with, because, like, I played a lot of good shit this year. So I'm going to be an asshole. I'm going to say a bunch, but I'm only going to give the award to one of them. So first of all, any game that I say the next, like, 25 seconds, if you haven't played it, play it. Hi-Fi Rush.
Hell yeah.
It's fucking incredible. Play Hi-Fi Rush. Sea of Stars. Great
Sea of
retro-style RPG. Fucking fantastic story and characters.
Is that
Very
the one where
fun
you're two
game.
teenagers trapped on an island, or is that...
You are two teenagers, one based on sun magic and the other on moon magic. You are, I forget what the actual class you're called is, but you gain power during an eclipse, and you can only kill these certain monsters that are terrifying the world during an eclipse.
Okay, but you're not shipwrecked on an island.
You are not shipwrecked on an island, no.
Alright, then it's not the one I was thinking of.
But a very good game, very super fun. And then my actual dip of the year is gonna be Nine Souls. Nine Souls is like, what if Hollow Knight and Sekiro had a baby, and that baby was a playable Steam game that I am in love with? And that's the best thing I can say about it. The art style's
that's 9
awesome.
more souls than I got.
Right? The art style's awesome, the music fucks, the gameplay is incredible. It will beat the shit out of you, is all I can say. I got to like the 3rd or 4th major boss, and was like, oh damn, I want to look at the like Steam discussion board to see if anyone is bitching about this. But no, they were all bitching about the second boss that I beat on my first try. And I'm like, I have passed the filter. I am now in trouble. But very fun. Still very good, so super fun. My honorable mention, because I also think everyone should play this game if you can stomach it, is mouthwashing.
Ooh, I've heard mouthwashing is great.
Mouthwashing. Mouthwashing is a very dark and kind of cerebral, fucked up little pixel game.
Is it about washing your mouth?
Sure.
Alright, I'm choosing to believe you.
Yeah, honestly, I could explain why it's called mouthwashing, but it is a plot point, and I don't want to.
Yeah, we're good.
My ship of the year for video games is Dragon's Dogma 2. Because, boy, that game is really fun for about 10 hours, but then it keeps going.
Oh my god, stop yawn.
So true. Medi, now you speak. Very good.
Alright. So my problem is, I'm pretty sure I said satisfactory last year.
Maybe so. I don't remember last year.
But it wasn't in 1.0 last year.
1.0 satisfactory.
And it has since released.
I'm surprised you weren't going to say Balatro.
You see, that's my... Like, if I said satisfactory last year, Balatro. If you don't count games that only cost $5, Astrobot was fucking great.
Astrobot's really good. I'm glad it won Game of the Year.
Same.
Yeah. So yeah, Satisfactory 1.0 and Balatro have both been eating a bunch of my time. So yeah, I guess I'll give it to Satisfactory, obviously. Balatro can be Game of the Year for next year.
God.
And I have, of course, as my ship it out, get the fuck out of here, Destiny 2.
All right.
For the 3rd year in a row.
Let's go.
All right.
Currently uninstalled, but it'll probably be back.
I wish I had good enough memory to understand, or like to reproduce. You see that image where it was like, oh, look at this. And it's like comparing the Brazil and United States statistics for something. And they're like, oh, who's number 1 in murder rate, though? And they're like, Brazil's still number 1! But they say it in Spanish. I wanted to scream that when you said Destiny 2 for the 3rd year in a row. But I can't remember what the fucking says.
See, I was thinking of the Jimmy Neutron. Sheen, you bring Ultra Lord every day! Meta, you say Destiny 2 every year. Yeah, I just think it isn't neat.
I just think it isn't very good.
It could be great. Sadly.
All right, for movies.
Movies!
I didn't watch as many movies as I should have.
I can't believe you're about to recency bias Sonic 3 as your dip of the year.
I'm not. I should, but I'm not.
Thank God, it's still available for me.
I'm honestly, I was just sitting here like, do I just say like a YouTube video that is movie length?
Oh my
That
god.
doesn't count.
I've thought about it a lot. I think
like
what
I
I
would put
have
that
to
in
go with,
miscellaneous.
what I wrote down
Yeah.
is part of me doesn't want to give it to this, but Deadpool and Wolverine.
There you go.
Damn.
Like,
What a
not
solid
saying that
7 out of 10.
Yeah, it's not like it's saying that it doesn't deserve it, but it's also like I watched One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest this year also, and that's a really good movie.
Then say that.
But I'm also like,
Oh my god.
I'm going with Deadpool and Wolverine instead.
Sure, man. What's the bad one?
Nick, I think you know what the bad one is. I think you know what the ship is.
Do I?
I'll give you a hint. It begins with a Madam and ends with a Web. That's right, Madam Web.
Oh yeah, that's on my list also.
Also,
or rather, it was one of my
a
options.
few years ago?
No.
Madam Web came out
this year?
It was
this
either 23
year.
or 24, but I didn't watch it till this year regardless.
I didn't watch it anyway.
You shouldn't.
If I had watched Craven, it would probably be Craven. I
Wait,
did not
Craven's
watch
out?
Craven. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh my god.
I would have also said The Crow.
The Crow remake, yeah, good,
But, like,
good choices.
As much
this
as
is,
that movie is not good, it's also all right in one spot. So that was like fine, yeah.
Yeah,
Madam
this is
Web
the,
is
like,
just fucking bad
Bruce
the whole way
Lee's
through.
kid doesn't die in
Yeah.
it, so it's automatically worse.
Yeah.
This is the category where I, like, struggled with the bad one the most. I watched a lot of shitty movies this year. Alright, so my movie, my dip.
Uh-huh.
My dip, I have my choice and I have an honorable mention. This is not what I would consider, like, the perfect 10 out of 10 movie, but it was, to me. My dip is gonna be the Dungeons & Dragons movie, Honor Among Thieves.
Solid
Is
choice.
that this year?
No, it came out either a year or two ago, but I didn't watch it till, like, January or February of this year.
I think we made it a
alright.
rule where it's like, it doesn't have to be something that came out this year. It has to be something that you
Yeah.
ingested
we did.
this year.
For the first
Which
time.
is
And
why
that
I'm
was
like,
it
you
for
could have
Honor Among
picked Flew Over the
Thieves.
Cuckoo's Nest.
You
I
could.
could have.
My runner-up for that one is Godzilla -1,
That's good.
because that was also a very, very good movie that I enjoyed. But there was no Dungeons & Dragons in it, so costs it points. My ship of the year is a 4-way tie
Wow.
Damn.
between Madam
Go off.
Web, the Clone Wars 2008 animated Star Wars film.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Yeah! That movie sucks!
I guess as a film, yeah.
It's the one where they rescued Jabba's stereotypically gay brother and his farting son and keep him in a papoose the whole movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm aware.
Horrible. The movie that I watched the same night as that is also horrible. The Troll Hunters finale movie, Rise of the Titans.
Oh, man.
I mean,
Which really only loses so many points because it was such a disappointing payoff
Yeah,
to 3
it's
different
just-
series.
like, it wouldn't be as bad if there was more Troll Hunters after it.
Correct. But there's not, so it sucks. And the fourth one is Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah. Those are all very solid ships.
Like I said, I watched a lot of bad fucking movies this year.
That's fair. Alright, well, recency bias.
Alright!
Gotta give it to Sonic 3. Because I liked it a lot more than I liked Deadpool and Wolverine, and I didn't see a grown man's asshole when I was leaving the theater.
That's gotta be worth something.
Although that dude who was sitting next to us fucking smelled.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
He was, like, something. Because, like, he had a minder who was, like, the lady who came over and fixed the chair and made sure there was no popcorn in it after he walked out.
Yeah.
So he had something. So, you know. But anyway. Yeah, I liked it more than Deadpool and Wolverine, and, you know, that's my dip. Sonic 3, good. Can't wait for
okay.
Sonic 4 when Vector the Crocodile's gonna show up and he's gonna start playing his guitar and try to fuck Cream's mom.
Cream the rabbit's mother, vanilla.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's gonna be great. You know?
What a genre shift.
Let me tell you, the things I want to do with that rabbit aren't going to be vanilla.
Really thought you were gonna say the things I want to do with that crocodile.
that
That
too.
too.
Listen. Listen, Carl wants to be the meat in that sandwich.
God.
But Medi, what about your ship?
All right, so here's the thing. I don't watch bad movies.
Yeah, well, you're missing out. It's okay. I watch enough for both of us.
Like I was sitting here like, what movies did I watch this year? Deadpool and Wolverine, Sonic 3.
Oh, if you don't have a ship for movie, that's fine.
Like I do not have a ship for a movie.
Yeah, I did put down you don't need one for each, but try.
I mean, I saw 2 movies this year and they
Yeah,
were
so
both
I
bangers. I
had
apologize.
I had a lot of trouble with ship for games because I really try to only play games I know I'm gonna like. I don't have enough time to play
get
bad
that.
games.
I get that.
Yeah,
I
we're
unfortunately love grabbing bad games and going, I'm gonna hate playing this.
I love
Into the
grabbing bad
collection you
games
go.
and doing that, and then, but I don't play
Yeah.
them. You know, like,
Yeah.
I have a bunch of bad games and I haven't touched a single one of them, and I'm like, oh, one day,
We gotta get this
All right.
bitch Garfield pinball.
hell
True.
yeah, I'll play the fuck out of it.
For anime, manga, TV show, they all kind of got rolled into one because, you know.
Oh,
Makes
we're
it
doing
easier.
manga. Well, then we all got the same answer.
My dip, pretty easy to tell that it's dan 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 dan.
It's really
Damn,
good.
can't believe you support the. Who
You'll
was
get
it?
there.
Who were the racists that latched on to Dan? Was it the KKK?
What?
Yes, but I trying to remember the fucking name they were given.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about at all.
So
Oh.
shortest possible version, because I don't care. There was some fan art that like race swapped Momo and Okarun to be black, and it was really good fan art. But
Yeah,
you
it was
know, anime
great.
fans being
Yeah.
who they are,
Yep.
attacked the shit out of the artist, and
Sounds
when
about
the voice actors for the characters put them as their profile pictures as a show of support, they also got fucked off of social media for a while.
Yeah, people went full like Nazi KKK
Yeah.
about it.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah,
My runner-up for this is Dungeon Meshi because it's also really good.
I mean, hell
Still
yeah.
need to watch
I
that.
aspire to be Senshi.
I do want to be Protozoid.
You'll make it.
And for ship, I also have a twofer here.
Okay, what do we got?
First one, of course, I was like struggling for a bit until I was like, no, this literally has to be here. It's MILF Manor Season 2.
I forgot that we were including
Fuck
TV
me,
shows.
all right, goodbye everybody.
So I
Have a
was
great
like-
night.
That
Yeah.
is not an anime.
Yeah. Anime, manga, TV show. MILF Manor, not good. Still not good, as you could expect.
Yeah, that's why you watch it.
Exactly. It's like, oh, yeah, this is awesome, man. Fuck this shit. And the other one, of course, as you can imagine, say it with me, everyone, Jujutsu Kaisen!
Yeah, I was gonna say we all have the same one there.
Yeah.
Like, you know what all of our ship is here.
Like, I'm really just
JJK.
gonna be like, hey, so Carl's bit, this is basically my bit, so my dip is day in the day.
Let's go!
The biggest problem for this category for me
I
was
have great.
somehow I have watched so little anime this year. I've watched a lot of movies, I played a good bit of games, I watched like 2 animes. So I'm just gonna give it to Dan because it was great.
Nick, I feel like this is an inverse of the last few years between the two of us.
You're
Because
right.
usually I'm the one that doesn't watch that much anime, manga, and you're always watching a bunch, and then I watch like a bunch of movies and play a bunch of stupid shit.
This time that was not the case.
Yeah.
So
I-
for Ship, I literally, because I forgot it was like anime and TV shows and whatever, I went and I had to Google 2024 anime to be like, what the fuck came out, dude?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Well, the manga's there, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
make
yeah.
that my ship, but I'm gonna have as the anime just because I looked it up. I didn't remember that the next season of Blue Lock had come out,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
but I saw a lot of clips of it, and it's bad.
Yeah, I heard the animation quality fucking tanked.
Which is really unfortunate. So, for anime specifically, the new season of Blue Lock, but for the whole category, get the fucking Jujutsu Kaisen out of here.
Let's go!
So I have backups
Uh-huh.
for this
Excellent.
specific one, specifically because I wrote down Dan and Jujutsu Kaisen for dip and shit.
Let's
and then I went,
go!
Then what? Everyone's gonna pick JJK, and Carl's probably gonna pick Dan to Dan.
It doesn't matter if we match. We can all agree.
Oh, I know. So, have you heard of Metallic Rouge?
Oh, that's like Metal Sonic, but as a bat with titties.
Stupid.
All right.
Stupid.
So I have terrible news for you.
What's up?
Because kind of yes.
What?
You've piqued my rural interest.
I was just talking shit.
So, it's, not quite Kamen Rider. Hang on. So there's robots, right?
Okay.
And, they have sentience.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But they all have the 3 laws of robotics programmed into them, just in case.
Okay.
Right? And because of this, it's like, well, because you can't, like, fight back if a human does something to you.
Yes, I've watched.
Congratulations. Humans are just gonna do the worst possible things to you.
I
and,
love
you know,
Detroit
some robots,
become human.
Some robots, take exception to that.
Yes, of course, the deviants.
And, yeah, so you understand exactly where this plot is going. I do not have to explain to you the concept of Mega Man Kamen Rider. Show's pretty gay. And it's robot ladies.
Oh.
Where's her in full armor?
Oh. Now, quick question. This isn't the one with the anime girl who race fakes, is it?
The Melanin install?
Yeah!
Alright, so...
No way!
Kind of?
Hang on, let me see if I can grab the GIF so we know for sure. I think if I just type Melanin install, it shows up. Yeah, okay. Is it this one?
No.
Please say no.
I don't
okay.
think it is, no.
Okay, cool.
Fuck.
Or if it is, it's not a main character. And I don't remember her doing this.
I don't know how hard it is for Mimi to put, like, a GIF into the video, but this has gotta go in. The Melanin install is such nonsense.
It shouldn't be too bad. It usually just counts as, like, a audio-less video.
Cool.
Yeah, I like these robot lesbians.
Hell yeah.
They're good at what they do.
You know
And
what's
what
so
they do
true?
is be robots and beat the shit out of each other.
I also love Signalis.
Thank you for gifting me Signalis, Nick.
Oh yeah. Merry Christmas,
Good
buddy.
game, good game.
Yay. What's your dip? I mean, your ship. That's the one.
My ship is, Uzumaki.
Oh yeah, I heard bad things
that's a
about
good
that
one, yeah.
adaptation.
Now, I haven't watched Uzumaki, like the current iteration.
But you've seen the clips.
But when I was a little Babu Meteor, I encountered it in my local library back in the pre-Naruto Shippuden times.
Oof.
And it gave little 12-year-old Medi nightmare.
Nightmare.
I think I was older than 12, but
God, I love that.
Either way, yeah, it was
I
definitely
heard
older.
that,
I think it was like 2003, 2004.
I heard that the first episode did really good, and then they fired everyone who made the first episode and switched production companies.
Yep.
And then it sucked shit.
Yeah.
It sucked, and
Either
then
way.
the last episode had like kind of alright animation in it for some parts. And it sucks so much because the first episode was really good.
Uzumaki traumatized me as a child, so get rid of it.
It's fair. And now for the miscellaneous category, for things that don't fit into those other 3 categories. My dip this year has to be what is now one of my top favorite albums. I am, of course, talking about Chromacopia by Tyler, the Creator.
Fair.
Nick, allow me to read you some lines from Chromacopia.
My phone alarm just went off. I need to take
That's
3
scary.
kinds of medicine immediately.
That's terrifying.
Or I will die.
I hope so.
What the fuck?
Allow me to read you some lines from these songs.
Okay, I'm gonna take my medicine.
From verse 3 of Ratata, the second song on the album. I flood this, I flood that, I swim good, I'm Pisces. In parentheses, I'm a fish.
Let's fucking go.
From the end of Hey Jane, my titties getting bigger and I'm craving a 10-piece.
Okay.
From the end of the song Balloon, I'll air this bitch out like a queef.
Fantastic.
And from Sticky, track number 8, I can't say one of these words for obvious reasons, but the line is, give a fuck about pronouns, I'm that N-word and that bitch.
Good for you, buddy.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. The album is fucking incredible. It's banger after banger after banger. I fucking almost cried at Tomorrow and Like Him, which are two of the most beautiful songs I've heard in my life. The ending of Like Him is fucking heartbreaking, where it's his mom telling him, your dad wasn't in your life because I didn't let him. I was young and I was angry with him. So try not to hate him. He tried to be there for you, and I'm sorry. It's so heartbreaking in so many ways. The entire album's fucking good. The best song on the album is Darling I. Darling I is such a good fucking song, and it speaks to me as someone who's polyamorous.
Fair enough.
Really fucking good. Can't recommend it enough.
I also like this album a lot. I have problems with the character that he, you know, I've explained this to you, and I think I've even explained it to Nick, where he just, like, sets me off for some reason. And it's because he's Cell. It's because he's perfect Cell.
God.
I'll grab a picture for Mimi to throw up.
Yeah. He's Cell. Yeah. He's just Cell. It's not that he's wearing a mask of his own face. It's not that he's in, like, the vaguely militaristic uniform. No, it's because he's Cell-coded as shit. The fucking horns and the green and the black and the white. He's Cell. That's why it bothers me.
God.
Yeah, but when you look at it without the actual color, it's, like, a really good image.
Oh, it's really good. And it's supposed to be a little uncomfortable, obviously, but also, you know, he's gonna eat my androids.
He is.
Really
he is
good.
gonna eat your androids.
With his butthole.
And the ship for Miscellaneous, I had a hard time with this, but I think I had to settle with the damnation of Twitter.
That's fair. That is very fair.
Because, like,
you don't need to elaborate. We were all there.
Man, how do you take one of the best social media platforms in the world and within the span of a few months utterly destroy everything that it is?
Well, step one is you make best friends with a Nazi. Then you let all his Nazi friends back onto the social media
Step one is that you get blood money from your apartheid family in South Africa and then illegally immigrate to the United States and say, we should get rid of illegal immigrants. I'm a Nazi now.
You're right. I always skip step one.
Can I just point out that I had to heartbreaking the worst person you know just made a great point, because I saw a Trump headline that said, don't worry, Elon will never be president. You know why? He wasn't born here. And I laughed for 15 uninterrupted minutes.
Correct, but also, like...
With the amount of dick riding that man has been doing to get a headline about how he still doesn't like you.
Insane. I can't wait to see them tear each other apart at the throat. It's going to be so good.
It better be televised.
It's going to be so good. Either that or for fucking Elon to get Luigi'd.
Oh, please.
God, we're all waiting for it.
Need like that so
bad. Like in Mario Party, yeah.
Yeah. Mario 2, World 1, 2.
Yep, yeah.
By the way, it is not Metallic Rouge that the Melanin install is from. It's from a thing called Synduality Noir.
Oh. Okay.
And I guess her duality is literally that.
Oh my god.
Her duality might literally be the Melanin install, because there's a bunch of key art of her in both forms.
Awesome.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well...
she's a system and it's who's fronting. Oh, we're...
Oh my
this is
god. That's
even worse, actually.
My miscellaneous dip is also a band. The band's name is Gremlin. It's spelled just GRMLN, all caps. Specifically their album Discovery, with a special call out to a song from another album called Superstar. They're very good. I've been listening to a lot of Gremlin. I guess I should also put here, since I've literally put several friends onto it and tweeted about it and posted about it on Blue Sky, everyone should listen to Epic the Musical.
Okay.
The conclusion to it, which I believe is 4 to 6 songs, I don't remember, comes out in 3 days.
Is this the one about gods?
It's a retelling of the Odyssey in musical form.
Damn, I guess we're gonna have to add a banned dip and ship to next year, huh?
It's really good. I usually find one throughout the year. That's about it, though.
Right.
My ship of the year is that in the 8 days left of the year, I am going to lose a friend because I've discovered a new bit and it's going to make Dan kill me.
I might lose a friend for an entirely different reason, but I'm not going to get into it on the podcast. Neither of you, don't worry.
Great, that would cause a lot of problems when we come to record every week.
Exactly. Well, it'd be very funny.
Now, Mehdi, it's your turn.
Right, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
It's your turn to speak.
So my dip and ship for miscellaneous are the same goddamn thing.
Okay.
Man, 3D printing is really cool and fun. Man, 3D printing fucking sucks.
Yep.
That's fair.
How many times have you come home and I've been sitting in the living room staring angrily at the 3D printer?
Yep, that's fair.
As it makes spaghetti instead of whatever I'm telling it to print.
That does remind me that I would like to print out a new deck box for my Memento deck. Gotta find a good one.
Oh, you know, another special shout out for miscellaneous dip for me. When it released, which was like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or something, the official Guilty Gear merch store put out an Elfelt Christmas bundle, and I bought it because of course I did.
Yeah.
And it showed up like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, and it came with this like fleece blanket. It's so fucking comfy.
Hell yeah.
I just have it layered over me as I recline in my computer chair right now recording.
You know what? I also have some extra little ones.
Speak your truth, white man.
I want to shout out 2 YouTube videos in specific.
Okay.
We just find the first one here on this list. There it is. The first one is I Don't Know James Rolfe by Folding Ideas.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yep.
Video is fucking phenomenal. It's really good. I highly recommend that everyone watch it. And the second one is Curiosity Killed the George by Joel Haver.
That I did not see at all.
It is so fucking phenomenal. It's funny because it's played straight.
Oh, I love that. That's like my favorite brand of comedy.
So fucking good. It is really good. I also want to shout out Parkour Civilization. You know we gotta.
I need you to know, if I wasn't currently both hands under the Elfelt blanket, I would have left the call.
It is my favorite Kusoge. It is truly the peak of dog shit. I love it. And also, last one, American movie.
Like, no, American Arcade is a different thing.
It is a different thing. American movie, see if I can read the thing here off of Wikipedia. American movie documents the making of Coven, an independent short horror film directed by Mark Borchardt. Produced for the purpose of raising capital for Northwestern, a feature film he wanted to make. Coven suffers from numerous setbacks, including poor financing, a lack of planning, his alcoholism, and the ineptitude of the friends and family he enlists as his production team. It is such a harrowing movie to watch because of the amounts of legitimate elder abuse.
God.
It is so rough to sit through, but it's such a phenomenal thing to watch. It's really, it's especially because it is like this dude actually like making a documentary, because it is like not something that's made up. It is literally what he's making.
Okay, because like the first couple bars of what you were saying there, right? Where you're like, oh yeah, you know, it's about the production company found family and how it's fucked up and bad. And I'm like, oh, so someone made that Doug Walker thing, but good. And then you kept talking and I was like, oh.
It is.
Oh no.
It is such a rough watch, but it's really good. The bit at the end where like the old man that they have with them, I forget if he's related to him or not, is just like rambling on and he's saying shit like this.
Oh God.
It's like, God. Oh man.
Listen, if I'm like watching a thing and there is an unironic, this man has to sit here and pray for you, God help you, something's gone wrong. Either that or they're extremely racist.
Might be both. You never know.
Could be both.
Maddie, do you have anything extra? Or?
You know what? I'd like to give an honorable mention. It's not exactly new to me. It's something I remembered recently. It's definitely going to be new to you two. Necro Goblin.
Is that like Cheddar Goblin?
Is it tasty?
He is a Cheddar Goblin. It's a metal band.
Okay. Oh my god, I think you sent me one of these before.
This man is named John Goblin.
That's awesome.
Necro Goblicon
John
Bones.
Goblicon is his name.
Awesome.
This music video is just about, I want to say, 3 minutes of a goblin just being depressed and bowling, and then a minute and a half of him going sicko mode and murdering a bunch of fucking crazy assholes.
Right
and
up
then
until
about 30
that
seconds
point.
of him depressed in a bar drinking with his new best friend.
Right up until the point he goes sicko mode, this was just me bowling for my birthday.
Literally watch this music video, you'll love it.
That's so good.
Mimi, if you could just take some choice stills from this music video when you watch it, because you will not be disappointed. Every 30 seconds there's a pause and you're like, yeah.
That's awesome.
Are you fellas want a boat fact?
Hell
I would
yeah,
love a
give me
boat fact.
I don't remember if I've talked about this one or not, so I'm going to link this, and you guys need to tell me if I've done this or not.
I don't believe you did.
This one is from August of this year. Michael Richard Lynch was a British technology entrepreneur who co-founded Autonomy Corporation, Invoke Capital, and Darktrace. He had a... he was bought... Listen, the sale of Autonomy to Hewlett-Packard in 2011 led to accusations of fraud and resulted in civil litigation in the UK. The case was decided largely in favor of Hewlett-Packard. He was extradited to the United States to face criminal charges, went on trial in San Francisco in March 2024, and in June was found not guilty on all counts. And then in August 2024, he celebrated his acquittal in the San Francisco trial with a cruise on the family super yacht Bayesian. Is that how you pronounce that? Bayesian.
I guess?
He was joined by his wife and daughter and 9 invited guests, including 2 lawyers from his defense team. In the early hours of 19th August, the yacht sank off the coast of Sicily outside the port of Porticello during a powerful storm with 22 people on board. Lynch, his teenage daughter Hannah, 4 guests, and 1 member of the crew died. No one knows why it sank, and people, of course, have conspiracy theories that, you know, he was murdered. But as far as we know, they just sort of died in a storm. Shit sunk.
You know what? Good.
So, you know, once again, the ocean claims the CEO's life, and we're all happier for it.
Yep, had to be done.
Needs to happen more. I'm glad that it just keeps happening. Fuck them.
Honestly.
Thank you all for listening to this episode of DipShips. We hope you all enjoyed it. Remember to follow us on Blue Sky, because we don't use Twitter that much anymore. Dipships.boats on Blue Sky. Questions, as we said before, questions at dipships.boats. Send them to us on Blue Sky as well. Support us on Patreon, patreon.com/dipshipspod. Get yourself some merch, streamlabs.com/thecalamitycrawl/merch. Get a bucket hat, get a the duck mug, a duck beanie, some stickers, things like that. If you like the show and you can't afford to financially support us directly, you can do so by just rating the podcast 5 stars where you're listening, like the video, leave a comment, other things like that, and share the word. You know, tell everyone who would enjoy this podcast you think about it, because podcasts sink or swim based on word of mouth.
If you know anyone who wants, I started yelling, but I started yelling and Discord cut it off.
Yeah, you went and then started talking normally, and it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So what I was trying to say was, if you know anyone who wants to weigh in on dips and or ships, I promise I don't care that much, but you can send in this podcast, and I will take it into consideration.
Put them in the comments. Let us know what your dips and ships were for the categories for this year.
Honestly, if they're good, I might steal some.
If you have a better idea for a category,
yeah, suggest categories. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Why not? We can expand.
I think we should at this point do band for next year.
Damn it! Now I am forced to expand my musical horizons at least once per year.
Oh yeah, we could have a music category.
This means that around December when we get ready to do the Dippies, I gotta go on to YouTube into a random playlist and just pick out winners and fucking losers.
Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you all on the Nautical Mile.
Goodbye.
Have a good night. Goodbye. 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 Bye.
Mwah.
Wow. Heel to the kiss.